Hi guys, Larissa at Practical Pieces here. I'm back for another reduce, reuse, refashion. I do this once a month, the last Tuesday of every month, where I take something, whether it's a clothing item like a shirt or a belt, or something just to show how you can make use of it in your own home, whether it's for decor, fashion, whatever. It's just plain old fun. I have videos here that show other projects I've done, and especially over on my blog, you can see all the projects I've had in the past. What we're gonna do today, if you know me, I love to work with felted wool. There's so much use in them that you can function. It's a very wonderful textile to work with because it's so flexible, so versatile, what you can use it for. If you see my other video, I took a pair of thrifted sweaters that had holes in them and used them to upholster some footstools. Today, we're gonna be doing a similar project, meaning I'm using this thrifted sweater here. It's a nice J.Crew, 100% wool sweater here, hood and all. But it has a little damage to it. It has some holes, but there's some staining. And still though, perfectly useful. I've made quilts from thrifted sweaters. I've made all sorts of crafts, journals, little dolls and toys. And I mentioned the footstools. Today we're gonna do something that is useful for just about anybody in any home. If you haven't heard of a dryer ball, they are a really handy thing to have that'll not only reduce the dry time of your laundry about 20%, but it removes the need for like a dryer sheet or a fabric softener. Natural wool fibers just soak up that moisture. The best part is they're super easy to make. They last like forever. And all you have to do is just leave them in your dryer when you're done. So some simple products we need. Today I'm showing how to take a thrifted sweater, but you can honestly also just use 100% wool yarn. You want to make sure it's 100%. And when I've done other felting, I have used at least a 70% ratio. So I haven't tried it yet with that for this type of project, but definitely look for as much wool as possible. I even got this at the thrift store too. So this is 100% wool yarn, doesn't hurt to check. And when you're making dryer balls, who cares what the color is, but this is really pretty. Excited to show you what I'm going to do. So let's have at it. I'll show you how to do this easy and fun and economical project. Our sweater here, and I'm going to turn it inside out, and what we're going to look for particularly and when we're doing this is the seams. We're looking for a good seam where it has sort of a braided matching point, obviously at the seam. So I'll start with the edge here. I'll show some close-ups, but here you can you'll see where there's just like a braid. Two of them joined together, and we're just going to snip this apart. What a bunch of goodness this is. Really, I just took time, and it wasn't that much time. I did make a few mistakes, kind of old rookie mistakes with cutting my seams, and I showed you how if you run into that, you can knot it together or just cast it aside. You can even bind those little, what I call yarnlets, up into a ball, and when you're forming your balls, you can roll around those to create a core so you're not wasting. They're still functional. You can even felt them in a different way. So really, there's many ways you can do this. Even when I was doing the sweater, I decided to cut off some of the hood parts here, and I felted them as well too. This makes great mittens. You can make, like I said, toys, the parts, squares for an Afghan. Really, a lot of things you could do with these pieces. I will be saving these for sure for later. Look at there. I mean, we've got some nice dense balls. I'll show you some close-ups. You know when they're done, when you pull them out and you can't separate the threads from the rest of the ball. And the really cool part about this too is they make wonderful gifts, housewarming, just what you name it, stocking stuffer, just a friend gift. But you can stick essential oils on them, either gift them with essential oils or just give them to them and allow them to add their own. But they can just take a few drops, put it on there, refresh your laundry. But I wanted to invite you, if you come over to my blog, I'll be giving away a set of these, but I'll also be offering some in my shop. Head on over. While you're there, sign up for my free newsletter. It comes right to your inbox with all sorts of things for you. Information on past projects, current projects, things coming up. Also, subscribe to my channel. Love to have you join me for future projects. You can take a look at my past projects. Hit that little bell icon down there so you can get notifications when stuff comes up. But most of all, leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. This is all why I do what I do. Hearing feedback helps me make better projects for the future, to tweak what I do, and just know what you like to see and enjoy. So again, I invite you to come over to prodigalpieces.com. I hope you've enjoyed our woolly fun here and are inspired to take this on yourself. Until next time.